Okay, round two. This won't be as long. I guess before I get to showing you my belly, I just wanted to talk about one more thing. It's not going to take very long at all. Considering stopping work a little bit earlier, the whole plan was for me to stop at 7 months, to have the last couple of my months being pregnant not having to worry about going to work and just spending it with my family and doing housework and nesting and all that fun stuff, getting the baby's room together. And yeah, so I saved up a bunch of money so that I could have maternity leave, and now I'm considering stopping a little bit earlier, but that's going to take a little bit of work. Maybe, I don't know, finding more work. Finding more work really quick, and then saving up, and then stopping again. Oh, one other fun thing, and it reminded me in another girl's video I commented on, I forget what her name is. Something Poo. And you know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. I forget what your screen name is. But she had this video up of her belly after she had an amniocentesis or something, and you can see the baby moving in there, just a little tap, tap. And I just thought that was really neat that she was able to get that on video, because she's the same due date as me, I think, maybe a few days off. And if she's anywhere as close to I am, and if we're on the same schedule here, that doesn't happen very often, that you can see it from the outside. At least for me, I've only been able to see the kicks from the outside about 3 times, and it's really cool. You can hardly feel them. I get my boyfriend to put his hand there, and then it stops, and I don't know, it's just timing. But soon it will be happening lots more often. And what else was I going to say? Oh, the other thing that happened that started today was just like movement and stuff. Like, the baby would only move around in there when I lay down to go to sleep or something and settle. I think my walking around kind of rocks him or her to sleep, and then when I stop moving, wakes up and goes, "What's going on? Why aren't you moving around?" So that's only when I would feel it, but just today I was just driving around and felt the same thing, and I wasn't looking for it. So that was a kind of a milestone, you know. The kicks are getting strong enough that they're waking me up out of my regular day routine and saying, "I'm here," you know. And oh, well, another thing I wanted to say, I'm thinking of all these things and making this update really, really long. But we had the NUGL testing done, I think that's what it's called, and everything's fine. They said they didn't see anything out of the ordinary, so that's really good, because that's one of my major concerns. I don't want to get into a discussion about it, but I don't know if I could have a baby that had problems like that. It's just I'm not even going to get into it. I don't know. It's hard to say, because I couldn't abort a baby. I don't even think you're allowed at this point. I couldn't abort a baby right now, as close as I am to it at this point. Okay, so I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to show you my belly. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you my belly at 19 weeks and 5 days. And I'm going to tell you this now. I'm not going to arch my back like I see a lot of you guys doing out there to make your belly look bigger. So here it is with my shirt. It doesn't look like much at all. I lift it up. You can see the bump. This is me just letting it out, and that's how I look normally, just letting it out. And then when I tense up my muscles, you can still see the bump a little bit, but it's not as much there. and I should be holding it in like that, keep my muscles tight, but I don't think about it very often, especially after I eat. So there's that, and then I've got a bunch of layers here. This is my like belly band, and it kind of extends, I don't know, so you can't see the maternity pants. They're obnoxious and weird. So there's my belly. That's it. So if you guys have anything to say, please feel free to comment, and we can talk. It'll be fun. Talk to you guys later.